Ladies and gentlemen, I have for you a battle today. I don't think it's a very good one. I can't quite remember. It's not the best, honestly, but it is kind of hard to get battles with people who actually have fully EV teams. That is the big disadvantage, honestly, right now with X and Y and Wi-Fi and everything, is that I have the resources to get EV'd Pokemon, and people are helping me out, which is really nice. It's just unfortunate that not many people actually have stuff fully done. So in this case, this dude has basically everything done. The only thing he doesn't have done is his Delphox, which I guess is his in-game one. That's what I'm assuming. But I think the rest of his stuff was EV'd. We'll see how it goes. I was looking at his team and I was thinking probably the Mega's going to be Aerodactyl, because you don't really see Aerodactyl without... Well, I mean, Aerodactyl's good, and it's good as a suicide lead from time to time, but I was thinking it was probably going to be that, because the other Pokemon are kind of viable without being Mega on their own. So he leads off with his Delphox. I'm obviously going to try and hit it with a water move, and because of that, I predict the switch to Blastoise, go for the play rough, and actually bring it down to just above half. This is definitely a physically defensive Blastoise, because I think that was a Life Orb hit from my Azumarill. I didn't have Choice Band at the time. I do thankfully have Choice Band now, but back then I didn't have it. So it does a good amount. I'm going to switch into my Trevenant. Obviously, a fantastic thing to switch in on Blastoise. I can go for the Leech Seed to zap some HP back, can go for the Will-O-Wisp if I want some residual damage, or I can go for the Phantom Force like I do this time, which I don't know if it was the good play to go for it right there, but it ended up happening, and I dodged an infestation because of it, which is nice, because I kind of get to scout the Goodra, see what kind of set it is. This partially the reason why this guy's relaxed nature is because Phantom Force ends up going last, so you can Phantom Force on the switch and kind of scout your opponent, sort of, which is kind of cool. But I decided to go into my Klefki. I don't know why I did that, because if he was going to threaten me, it would mainly be with a Fire Blast, and so going to Klefki is not really a good idea on Goodra either. Maybe I was predicting him to just go for the Dragon Pulse. That could have potentially been a thing, and I don't know. It actually did make sense there. No. I was you know what I was predicting? I was predicting the Toxic, because I saw Infestation, so I assumed he would be the Infestation Toxic set. That's what I was predicting there. He actually goes for the Muddy Water, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure if that's a thing that people run on Goodra. I don't know if it gets a better water move, but each to their own. I don't quite know why he went for it either, because I had a Trevenant in, and Muddy Water really wouldn't have done a lot to that, but whatever. Klefki gets a sub on the switch, paralyzes the Delphox on switch in, and I believe it got up a layer of spikes while he went for the Flamethrower. If I kind of missed that section, but it's probably what happened. I decided to be really offensive here and just go straight into Charizard, because he's paralyzed, he's not really in a position to predict, and he's definitely going to go for the Flamethrower, so I know that I can take one of those, Mega Evolve if he wants to switch, and go for the Dragon Dance when he goes into this thing, the Goodra. Unfortunately, the Goodra is at a decent amount of HP, and though it didn't take the Phantom Force that well, I still don't know whether a a +1 Earthquake is going to take him out. It might do. It's just because it's unstabbed is the problem I'm having. I tried to go for it anyway because I don't want to lock myself in on Outrage this early. It'd be a bad idea. But turns out that this guy is not invested in defense at all, probably fully special, and I do take it out with the Earthquake, which is pretty fantastic. Now it goes into Aerodactyl. Definitely do not want to be staying in on that, because he could Mega Evolve, then go for either the Rock move or even the Earthquake, thinking about that, because, you know, Mega Charizard X is not part flying anymore, meaning it is susceptible to Earthquake. So my best switch into the Mega Aerodactyl, which looks really cool, by the way. Really a fan of the look of Mega Aerodactyl. Definitely want to try one out myself. But yeah, I can easily go into Trevenant to take that hit. The Earthquake does absolutely nothing to me, and I thought that I'd be able to hit him with a Will-O-Wisp, but apparently my HP disappears like nothing. It just shoots down. I didn't even get to... When I was battling, during the battle, I couldn't even see my HP disappear. It was so fast. Holy crap, that did so much. So, finishes me off with that. I go into a Azumarill, which is obviously going to go for the Aqua Jet. The benefit of having Life Orb in this situation is that I can actually switch up my moves here and finish the Blastoise off with a Play Rough. Unfortunately, I'm slower, and he does go for the Scald, so maybe the chance of the burn, which would be horrible, and I wouldn't be able to take him out. Thankfully, I get fortunate, and he doesn't burn me with the Scald, so able to finish off the Blastoise. That is a bulky thing out the way, and thank God, because it means Azumarill will definitely have a much easier time, with Aqua Jet and potentially sweeping late game. So I am obviously going to switch on this Aegislash. I have too much experience with this thing to not go to Klefki, so I go straight to it. Take the Shadow Claw, which does a lot, but then I realize that of course he gets a critical hit, so Klefki would have taken that hit so much nicer had that not happened, and I am able to outspeed him, go for the foul play, and GG Aegislash, I guess that's you out the way. Super easy to eliminate. Klefki for fucking ever, my friends. Klefki forever. So I am not at the best amount of HP, but, you know, Klefki always good for a Thunder Wave, especially when Alakazam is around, because that thing is quick, man. I don't want it kind of rolling around the place and annihilating things with all these moves. So I get it, slowed down, get the power off, and unfortunately I'm definitely going to die to a Shadow Ball, but Klefki did its job, it did its work, and that's all I needed it to do. So now go into my Greninja, and it's a weird Greninja. Not gonna lie, I thought I'd just try and do something fancy and weird, and in the end, honestly, didn't turn out to be the best idea in the world, but it's I don't know, it's interesting. It's a physical one with Substitute, and I go for the Substitute there thinking that maybe he would go for Shadow Ball again. I don't know why he would do that though, because I start off as part Dark, so he had no incentive to go to Shadow Ball, but I try it anyway, and it doesn't work out because he goes for the Dazzling Gleam, trying to get the super effective damage on the Dark type. Then I just go for the Night Slash to finish him off. My other moves on this set are Water Shuriken, so that I can get the priority and turn myself back into a Water type if I am another type, which is what I do exactly here. Go for the Water Shuriken and become Water again, from Dark to Pure Water, and it does a decent amount to this Aerodactyl. I'm getting pretty lucky with the amount of hits on this, honestly. You know, it usually doesn't happen to be the case, but I hit 4 times, and then he ends up going for the Earthquake, which I should be able to live, just because even though Aerodactyl has decent, Mega Aerodactyl has really pretty decent attack, it is unstabbed. That's what I was trying to say. It's unstabbed, so I didn't think it would kill me, and it doesn't. Finish him off with a final Water Shuriken hit, and then he goes into, what is it he has now? But my other move is Power Up Punch, which I intend to like sub, then Power Up Punch to get a boost, and then go for Night Slash and Water Shuriken, I guess, which is not really a very good move set. I'm gonna be honest. It's worked only so far as like this match, because I had the opportunity to you know, I had the right Pokemon to come up against that it kind of worked, but it's not great. I'm thinking about changing it up, maybe making some different moves. I definitely want to get a special one. I think Special Greninja is definitely more threatening, but you know, I just wanted to try something different, and different things don't always work out how you like them to. And that is just the way of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Do feel free to leave a like if you did. That's always fantastic feedback, and I like to hear it. Also, feedback about stuff in the comments. I have some new Pokemon that I need to use in some matches. I need to get some good teams built around them, though. I have a Mega Houndoom finally. I bred one myself, which is 5 31s, and it has a 25 in special defense. My best thing I've bred so far, I got it with Sucker Punch. It's hasty, it's Flash Fire. So good, really happy with it. And yeah, I'll probably be throwing that around at some point, so look forward to it. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.